Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Okay, so we are carrying on with this total carb challenge. It's been a few days, and I've struggled a little bit, but not because the challenge is hard, but because of my physical struggles, like with my multiple sclerosis. Um, I have had some challenges along the way just because sometimes my body wakes up and I'm like, I feel really terrible, and then I just, life happens. Basically, life happens. So anyway, but I'm like, okay, girlfriend needs to step it up. I need to get into shape, and nobody wants like old lady like chicken arms and whatever else, right? Like we need to keep strong with things. So that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do now, it's early morning ish. I am so dying. Okay, so I use this all the time because it pairs really well with my phone. But I really, 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 really would like to get AirPods because that'd be the bomb. Okay. So anyway, so I'm gonna do the Christmas trees. Okay, so Pilates. So I don't know if you know this, but I did training for yoga instruction, and so I am a yoga instructor. However, sometimes it's nice to be led by somebody else, so where I don't have to do too much of the thinking. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have some coffee and start the day. I also have a neurology appointment today, so I might take you along with me for that, but we'll see. I don't know if you're going to be that lucky to come along with me. So just your typical routine stuff, What was in here before? Frozen, like every other home in America right now. All right, let's get her going. Did you know the better your... Hey guys, my workout is done. Feels really good. Oh my gosh. For me, it is pretty painful to push through to stretching out those muscles and stuff like that, because a lot of my stuff too includes things like arthritis, fibromyalgia. It's kind of on the border, which is pretty typical for MS peoples. It's a lot of the symptoms are look at this. A lot of the symptoms share with other autoimmune diseases. So, but I can tell like my body feels really, really good. So, all right, now I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and I need to fix this so that I can get ready for the day. So I'm super excited though. That's okay. I'm super excited for today though, because it's gonna be like 50 degrees. It's the middle of December and there's no snow on the ground. So yay for Wisconsin. And it's gonna be awesome. I'm super stoked. Hi girl, hi. Okay. Looking a bit more freshened up, put a bit of curls. You can see, yes, we are working on painting that wall. So when you have kids and you've lived in a house for at least a decade, you gotta work on your house. So, all right, so I'm all spruced up. I need to put my glasses on. I'm gonna throw a sweater on and head outside to get going to my appointment. So I'm planning on just drinking a bunch of water. I have lemon essential oil that I'm going to be putting in my water. It's kind of a nice option if you don't always want like to have real lemons. If you don't get through real lemons, I just put lemon essential oil in there. I use doTERRA, and then it just kind of helps like with detoxifying and just flushing stuff out. It boosts your lymphatic system. It's awesome. And so after my appointment too, I'm going to be here. 1 second, pal. After my appointment, I'm also going to be treating myself to a coffee. They have this amazing little coffee shop in the clinic. I know it sounds a little bizarre, but I'm going to treat myself to one and get a splash of cream in there and enjoy. Donuts? Are there donuts? Yeah. Boy. Well, is there donuts? He's young. He could probably have a donut. Do they have keto donuts? Nope. All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Oh, okay, guys, I'm back. What a day. Okay, so I dropped off the Secret Santa deal. I went to my appointment in the cities. So we just live outside of the Minneapolis area. So an appointment in St. Paul. So got that done. Everything went really, really well. My doctor says that I'm in great shape, that I'm looking well. All of my tests and everything are coming back. It's a lot of positivity, and just everything's looking really, really good. And she says that I'm doing, a good job of taking care of myself and all this stuff. And I talked to her about where I'm at with my stall. I said, I've been stalled for like a year with everything. And she goes, you know what? Oop, my drink is like spilling everywhere. Okay. And she said to try and do some more like HIIT, high intensity training workouts. Sorry, I'm super tired. So try and find something like that, and see if maybe there's a possibility of a gym, excuse me, open that has classes or something online. She said like her gym has now moved a lot of classes to YouTube, so I could possibly stream that. It might be nice to find something that has like a class available where I can actually go to it, where it's scheduled and I go, because I feel like then I would have more self accountability for that, because I can get going. I don't mind working out at all, but sometimes I'm like, more often than not, my willpower fails me. So there's that. So I need to figure out something like that, or maybe there's like some kind of beach body workout I can find that does that. And then she said to do HIIT training and then to do yoga. So which I'm already down for. So that is my newest thing. And I think what I'm going to do too to try and keep myself a bit more motivated with that is to find some really cute workout clothes and to just have stuff available, because before, like, I had a bunch of workout stuff, but it's too big. And so I ended up donating a bunch of it, but now I don't really have any. So like I have some workout leggings and things like that, but for the most part, I think it would just help the motivation and just to have separate clothes that are for that specifically and whatever else. So, and I also wanted to find a workout that would be more encouraging and something that I would really like to do and like that would challenge me, but wouldn't leave me sitting there just bored to tears, because I'm like, well, I could use my treadmill, I could go for a walk and this and that, but sometimes I'm like, this is kind of mind-numbingly boring, especially because I'm also at home with my kids all day. We are homeschooling and stuff like that, and I even feel for the homeschool families that do this typically, because there's just no socialization. So I'm struggling in that sense too, where it's kind of hard where you're not really getting out like you would normally do. You're not allowed to go out and do the normal things because of all the COVID crap. And it's like, oh, it's super frustrating. It's super lonely. It's, I don't know, it's so restrictive. And it's like, I'm ready for life to get back to normal. So anyway, so I had my lunch. I had leftovers from last night. I did paprika chicken, and that was super good. So I made that last night. And so it's like you take chicken thighs and you coat them with paprika, salt, and pepper, and then you put butter in your pan and you brown both sides of the chicken thigh, and then you make a sauce with it, pour it over top, and throw it in the oven. It's delicious. So I had two chicken thighs for lunch, and then I had my coffee. I treated myself to a coffee after going to the neurologist, which is what I traditionally do. And then I also had my Walmart pickup, so that kind of extended things. So I actually didn't get to eat dinner or my lunch, break my fast till like 2 o'clock today, which, hey, I'm all right with, I'm all right with that. I'm all right. So can't be an extended fast, right? Because normally I would just be like breaking my fast at like 11 something in the morning. I'm like, no, I need to like push it out. So it was kind of nice that like I was busy and I had a place to go and places to be, and to keep me away from my fridge. So that was good, because I think you can still overeat on keto. You can still mess up in that sense. So, all right. So, and I also had that Jello cup, which is delicious, sugar-free. So no net carbs in that one at all. So I'm sitting pretty low with the carbs. I think the only carbs that I've really had today have been the cream in my coffee, which is still pretty
minimal though too. So, all right, and then tonight I'm gonna make a curry, and I'm gonna have a little bit of cauliflower rice or maybe like some grilled veggies on the side, but that's gonna be very minimal too. So, all right, I'm being beckoned by my kids, so I'm gonna go take care of them. And yeah, so I'll see you at dinner time. All right, guys, it is time to make dinner. I am making a chicken coconut korma curry. I'm just letting that simmer. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. So that's just letting that simmer till the guys come home from hockey. I am making some rice for the non-ketoers. And then I do have, so instead of naan bread, I'm going to be using these low-carb tortillas from Aldi. So whilst they are 4 net carbs, they're actually like 11 carbs each. So if we're counting the net carbs, so maybe I may have like half of one and use that. So, because even though there is 7 grams of fiber, making it 4 net carbs, I'm counting the totals here. So if I have half of one, it's about 5-ish, 6, between 5 and 6 carbs. So I want to try and keep it as low as possible. So we'll be using that, and then probably serve it with some veggies, like maybe some broccoli or some cauliflower.